Hello children, in the last video we discussed transversal line when cross two lines, what is the relation between the different angles. Today we will do when a transversal cross two lines which are parallel. Now we have L and M parallel lines, and earlier we have not taken them parallel, now we are taking them parallel, and a transversal n is crossing it. Doesn't matter n is like this crossing or this way crossing, it doesn't matter. So here L and M are parallel, okay, and n is the transversal when it is crossing. So again 8 angles are formed, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is angle 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, then 5 6 7 and 8. Total 8 angles are formed here. Now we will see what is the relation between these angles. Number one, as we discussed earlier, here we have 8 pairs of linear pair. Linear pair doesn't change, either the lines are parallel or not, it remains same. So as we did earlier, it is 1 plus 2 180, it is 2 plus 3 180. Linear pair means the sum of two angles, and they are it is 180 and also making a straight line. 1 and 2 making a straight line, they are linear pair. 2 and 3 making this straight line, they are linear pair. Similarly 3 and 4 is third pair, and 4 and 1 is another pair. From these 4, 5 and 6 they are making linear pair, and 6 and 7 they are making linear pair. 7 and 8 if we add them making linear pair, and 8 and 1 also making linear pair. Then we have 4 pairs of vertically opposite angles, right? Vertically opposite angles, 4 pairs, like 1 and 3 they are vertical opposite and also they are equal. 1 and 3. 2 and 4 another pair, then 5 and 7 they are vertical opposite and equal, and 6 and 8 they are vertically opposite and equal. In what is the difference between when a transversal is crossing two lines which are not parallel, and when a transversal is crossing two lines which are parallel? There is only one difference. These remain same in both the cases. These remain same. No change in these two types of angles. But if a transversal is crossing, intersecting two lines which are parallel, then what happens? Number one happens, corresponding angles becomes equal. Corresponding angles becomes equal. Number two, alternate exterior angles and alternate interior angles, they also become equal. And it happens when the lines are parallel. These two are parallel and transversal is there, then corresponding angles become equal. Alternate exterior angles and alternate interior angles also become equal. And the third condition is there, if they are parallel lines, then co-interior angles. You know, co-interior angles means angles on the interior angles on the same side of transversal. Co-interior angles are supplementary, then they become supplementary. Supplementary means their sum is 180 degree. So this is the difference when the lines are parallel. So these two remain same in both the cases. Okay, there is a difference. So we will write down these angles. First we will see, earlier we have written 1 and 5 are corresponding angles. Now we will do when the lines are parallel, then corresponding angles becomes equal. Then we will write down that 1 and 5 are corresponding, that's fine, but 1 and 5 are equal. Similarly, 2 and 6, they are corresponding, but if the lines are parallel, they are same in measure also. And then 3 and 7 and 4 and 8. So this is the difference when the lines are parallel, are transversal when crossed two parallel lines. There is a change here. Okay. Then we have alternate exterior angles. There is a change here also. If the lines are parallel, so exterior angles, alternate exterior angles also become equal. And here alternate exterior are 1 and 7 is one pair, 2 and 8 is another pair. And they become equal. So 1 and 7 they become equal, 2 and 8 they become equal. Alternate interior angles also become equal. Alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles are here 4 and 6, and they are equal in measure if the lines are parallel. And 3 and 5 they become equal if the lines are parallel. If the lines are not parallel, then only 3 and 5 are alternate interior angles. They are not equal in measure. And the last is co-interior angles. So next is co-interior angles. What is the relation if the lines are parallel? Co-interior angles become supplementary. That means angle 4 and angle 5 is here 180 degree. Angle 3 plus angle 6 is also 180 degree. They become supplementary. Okay, this is the difference when the lines are parallel. If the lines are not parallel, as we did in our last video, then 4 and 5 are just co-interior angles. There is no relation between them. They are co-interior. 3 and 6 are co-interior. 1 and 7 are alternate exterior. 2 and 8 are alternate exterior. 4 and 6 are alternate interior. 3 and 5 are alternate interior. But if the transversal cross two parallel lines, then these are the changes, which is the difference between when a line is crossing two normal lines which are not parallel and the lines which are parallel. Okay, I hope you understood this topic. You like my channel, share my channel and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.